is.
In the 22nd year of my life, I enlisted in the United States Army. Many young people growing up in lower socioeconomic homes are not encouraged to create goals or taught to have aspirations of attending college. Most young people from homes such as these believe in their lack of opportunities and succumb to the future of the lower socioeconomic life. The Army offers the perfect out to individuals such as these, and at the same time it offers you a long list of lifetime opportunities. I come from a lower socioeconomic home, and I know firsthand how unbright the future can look at times. However, through the Army, I have brought out the light in my future. The United States Army was a positive turning point in my life. I would not be where I am today if not for the Army. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jessica Smith, and now I will take you through a brief overview of my life, the struggles before the U.S. Army, and the benefits and success of life afterwards. Before I joined the Army, I was lost. I had no guidance or role models in my life, no one to show me the right way. I was not doing badly for myself, though. I worked 2 jobs and made enough money to survive. However, I was not going anywhere in life. I was already stationary at my young age, no longer moving forward, just stuck and lost. At one of my jobs, I worked as a bartender. We had this older man who came in almost every day. He was known as a regular. He had his own button in the computer system. It was 1 Amstel Light and a double shot of Jack. And this older man just happened to be an Army recruiter, and he just happened to tell me every day what a fine soldier he thought that I would make. I took the bait. About a year's worth of encouragement to join the Army, and my life was still stuck as it was. I said, sign me up. It was a spontaneous decision. I told him to do it as fast as he could so that I could not chicken out. I did not know anyone that was in the Army, and I didn't know any other military party member except for my grandfather's, and they were ancient and times had changed. I was wary of my decision, and everyone around me discouraged it, constantly reminding me that our country was in the midst of war. Nevertheless, I stayed headstrong and stuck with my decision, and signed my life away to Uncle Sam. Within a month, I was headed on a plane to Missouri, and then took a bus to basic training. Basic training was not hard, but living with a whole bunch of new people was not a very pleasant experience for me. Advanced individual training was next, and upon completion, I received orders to my next place of duty. I was headed for Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and the area I was headed to was headed out to Iraq within months. I did 15 months in Iraq, and I felt like I was being released from prison upon completion. Now that I was finally back in the United States, I had more money sitting in my bank account than I had ever imagined. I guess my time in Iraq had some ups. I finally got my license, and I bought my first car with my Iraq money. But throughout this whole time, even while in Iraq, I was using the Army's opportunities and furthering my education. But in the end, the Army life was not for me. I gained many things from the Army. I met my husband and had my first child. I met many people of very diverse backgrounds from all over the world in the Army. They were all trying to make something of themselves, better themselves. They had goals for their lives, and they accomplished their goals. They showed me how to set goals and how to accomplish my goals. Surrounding myself with people that were striving for something in life helped me to strive for something in life. The Army has helped me feel accomplished in my life. I am part of something that less than 10% of the United States population is. Being a new mother now, my priorities in life have changed. I was not willing to leave my daughter to go overseas and fight in any war now. Her life is too precious, and I do not want to miss a minute of it. I finished my contract with the Army, serving a total of 4.5 years, and I am currently taking advantage of one of the long lists of opportunities offered by the Army, my GI Bill. My GI Bill is paying for me to further my education. I will be the first in my family to obtain my college degree. I am who I am today because of the Army. I am where I am today because of the Army. I used the Army as a stepping stone to help better myself. When I signed up, I knew that I was not going to be in the Army forever, but I knew that I needed what the Army had to offer me. I would recommend the Army to anyone and everyone. It is not always easy, but it pays you in more than one way. Sometimes people let themselves get stuck by settling for what is offered to them, but changing your environment and surrounding yourself with positive influences can help you take a hold of your future. Thank you all.